All right. What's going on, everyone? How are you? We are here on a new episode of the Juan Solo Show with your host, me, Juan D. Klauser. This is episode 318 of this great and wonderful podcast that I do by myself, in a room by myself, probably just for myself. What's up? How are you? Salutations. Hope you're doing well. Swell. Welcome. So, yeah, it's a new episode. It is, what time is it? It is Thursday at 8:40 p.m. I got home maybe like an hour and a half, not even an hour and a half ago, probably no more than an hour and 10 minutes ago. And I should just start early. It's so funny sometimes, like just starting this is the hardest part. It's just like writing. But the thing is, like, what's so funny with me is that I put myself in a situation when I write. So a lot of times I do a lot of writing, like through like voice through text. And because of that, I'm usually like driving or doing something like that, which some people would say it's not safe, but I have two hands on the wheel, so I don't know. I feel like I'm way safer than most. But anyway, because you're going from destination to destination, so you only have a certain amount of time, so you can't really waste your time. You want to get it done. So, but it's like the podcast is like, see. I never like this with someone else because it's so much easier when you have someone else to talk to. It's just like, okay, John, you're the guy yourself. Okay, you've been up since about what 1:40 in the morning, and it is now 8:40 in the afternoon, and so it's like, gosh, good googly moogly. I'm just fucking dead, and but I'm like, I like to get this done Thursday. And I was supposed to work tomorrow, but I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to go in anyway. I'm going to work. So I'm just like, well, if I get this done now, then I get off work, I go to the gym, and I'm done for the week in that sense. And then I can just move on with my day. Because then tomorrow what I can do is, instead of having to record a podcast, what I can do is I can now film. I can edit it and be done with it. And still have the crappy background in the background. You know, it's like, hey guys, I've done both. I've done everything. I've had it all. So it doesn't really. I'm just kind of like, it is what it is. It's just funny to me. It's just the multiple evolutions of this thing that I call doing a podcast solo. But what do I have? I have being super tired. What else do I have? What's going on in the world? I guess, Italy didn't make the World Cup. They lost to Bosnia, which was hilarious. It's always funny when I see Italy lose and stuff. I don't know why. I love talking shit on Italy. I like to think it comes from the fact that they're an Axis power, but I'm like, I really don't do this that much to Japan, but Japan doesn't do dumb shit because like their culture actually, like, I feel like learned something from the situation. I just maybe that's what it is. I feel like Italy, out of all of them, they didn't get any, like, they just kind of like, okay, we're gonna take a step back. It's like, because we had that communist leader. We had that Mussolini, who, doesn't it sound like his name sounds like some kind of dish you'd get at some expensive restaurant? Tonight we have the Mussolini with clam sauce, and we serve it with a red wine. Yes, so you can get 2 for 1 or 1 for 2. It's like, what? It's like, exactly. Come and get it. But yeah, so I think that's what it is. I think they didn't get enough public shaming as they should have. Actually, let me Google this. Let's see this. Let's see how much. Let's see how much. How in trouble? How much in trouble did Italy get into trouble after World War II? Yes, Italy faced significant through lighter consequences during World War II as their due to the role as the Axis power. Under the 1947 Treaty of Peace with Italy, the nation lost all its African colonies. Huh? Dal, 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 and Dea? What? I've never seen this word before. Dalmatia? What the hell's a Dalmatia? You guys want to look at what do we think Dalmatia means? What do we think this word means? I'm going to say Dalmatia probably means like islands. It's probably like an island that's connected to like Africa or no. Dalmatias. Let's look at this. Oh, it's like a little country. Oh, okay. Where the fuck is it? I feel dumb not knowing that. Oh God, I hate. Dalmatia. Where the hell is this? This is in. Oh, it's Kansas City. Okay. And then let's see what else. What else do they lose? And they lost a peninsula. The Insular Peninsula. I don't know. Where is this? Okay, Insular Peninsula. We're learning some stuff, guys. So let's see. Let's look it up. Let's look it up in Google. The Insular Peninsula. Because a peninsula is a piece of land that has three parts of water around it. So it's just a body of land. So it'd be like my hand, and it had like water here, up here, and down here, or over there. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. It's on the other side of the what river? It's just on the other side of the sea. Oh, like by Austria and Serbia. Okay, it's like a peninsula in Serbia. Okay, that makes sense. And then they also had to do something else too. Let me see. Let's see what else was it? And then see, we're learning stuff, guys. And then let's see here. And they had to pay $360 million in restitutions and saw military restrictions. Despite this, Italy avoided harsher penalties due to its 1940-30 surrender with the Allies. Huh, interesting. Huh. I don't think I ever I don't know if I ever learned that in school. You just learn the Axis powers and the Allies and Axis powers, yeah, and so you learn that, but then I don't know. I feel like I never knew what Italy did actually and what they were penalized for. Still though, see, they even said they didn't get as harsh penalties as like Germany and Japan got. Like nothing compared. So, and I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy because I'm the one that's like, always making fun of Italians. I think it's so much fun. But I'm also, you understand, my dad is Egyptian and Greek. So, like, I have a little bit of Greek, so it's like a joke. I'm joking. I'm making a joke because it's like basically like a cousin kind of, but they're just like the dumb stupid one. Which is like so funny, but like, have you ever had like an Italian car, like a Fiat? What a Fiat's an Italian car, like fix it again, Tom. It's like that kind of shit. Like the Italians, they're really good at making pasta. That's all. That's about what they got. They got that, and they have those Roman Colosseum, which was wild. Wasn't that crazy that they did that? That they did that shit, and then I guess you can kind of technically. Can you count? Are Spartans were they kind of Italian too? Like Italian, and like this is gonna be a dumb question. I'm gonna ask that. Were Spartans Italian? No, Spartans were not Italian. Ancient Greece city, Sparta, located in southern. Oh, it's part of Greece. God damn it, Juan, you fucking idiot. Southern region of Greece. Well, see, now that's the funny thing. I know now that how that was is part of Greek. John, how did you not think, John? How Spartans? They're. How did you think that they're Italian? Because you're. This one's a big L, guys. This one's a huge L on my part. Dude, you were just saying how you're Greek. Are they Italian? I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I really don't claim it that much though, so I can't take that much credit. I mean, or that much blame on it, because I don't. Not that I'm ashamed of it. I think it's just easier to say I'm Honduran Egyptian versus say I'm Honduran and Greek and Egyptian, or Honduran Egyptian and Greek, and then people are like, oh, how did you get the third one, dude? How did you get the third one? It's like, so I just rather not do it. I just rather not say any of it. Yeah. So that's just how it works. That's how it is. So. Wild, right? Oh man, I feel so silly on that one. And then we have the moon. The moon going around. We're going around the moon. So let's look that up. Let's do it like in layman's term. Let's do it. Okay. In layman's term, what are the astronauts doing with the moon right now? Right now, 4 astronauts on the Artemis 2. See, I can say Artemis, but I could have never done the fucking peninsulas and shit. God damn it. Artemis is such a harder word, John. That's one of the wildest things about my brain. Like, some of my brains, like, if I've never seen these words or these letters ever connected, I don't know why it is. It is hilarious how my brain works, but like I can like know Artemis. Like I saw that like that, knew it, right? I think we're all like that with like a linguistically with languages or language, whatever we speak, whatever we read. But I always wonder if other people see that too. But I also think that this is part of like being born in a different country, and then having my brain starting that process of learning, and then having it stop, and then having to go back, and then have to rework it again to learn English. So I always wonder if like people like see, because I never like consider myself like oh, I can't read or something. I just like, well, no, because I just never seen that word, because I feel like I'm still technically always learning English still. But I think, aren't we all? Oh, that can bring back a thing. That's really, what's interesting, you guys want to know something interesting? So so English is a expansive language. So what that means is that, the country, Great Britain, the people that invented the language, they are forever, well, they're always evolving. Their culture is still around. It is still having parts and embarking into the world. It's still having impact into the world as well. So because of that, it's an expansive language versus like when you go to like off the island of India, those little islands, they have those like people there where you can't even go and visit them. That is it's going to become a dead language if these people don't continue to breed. That language will eventually die out, and there will be no record of it whatsoever. So it's a dying language. Latin, dying language, dead language. Actually, it's not dying; it's dead. Same thing, same concept. So what's so cool about us is that we're how we speak English is actually considered a colonial because what it was is like, the colonial people, the people who came from England, fleeing that to come here so they can have like their own way of like religious beliefs, all that stuff, probably the way how they can talk, they can, freedom of speech, all that stuff. So because of that, when a group of people go from one part of the land or the original homeland and then move to a new part of land, what ends up happening is they become a colonial like concrete style of English. It works with any language really, but since we're talking about English and we all speak English, that's what I'll use. So it becomes a colonial, way cooler way of saying it, I think it is, or concrete way of it. It's concrete style of English. Well, why that is because when a group of people come from the homeland and move to another thing, they speak the language and they communicate in a certain way because there's only a certain group of people that in that area that speak that language. So what that means is they have to keep it into a certain box to keep the language alive, to be able to like have me who lives here and a guy who lives 16 blocks down the road, like 16 streets, blocks, whatever, down the place. We will never see each other, but we have to still be able to communicate with each other because we're technically the same people, same culture. So that's what happens. And so because of that happening, we technically have our dialect and how we speak. They consider most likely people from like New England area. That's actually how a lot of the colonials spoke back then. So those colonial people were like the people who were around where like they are closer to how they spoke back in like the beginning of time, like back in like when we had kings and queens and all that stuff, than how English people right now speak. Because what they're doing is they're evolving the language because they're and we're just trying to keep it in this box. Now, with those words in those box, you might be like, well, John, don't we have all these different words all the time? Yes, but these are linguistical terms that we've always kept. We've always used. And all we're doing is we're just mishmashing it now. So instead of it being, like guy meaning girl, or guy meaning guy meaning, or girl meaning girl, now guy can mean girl and guy. And we're just we're in time, as weird as it is, we are changing we're linguistically changing. It's language is like English language is having a renaissance in a way, which is kind of interesting, in some way, but it's also having a resurgence of other words too, like the F word, not fuck, but the other one, like the R word, retarded, which also retardo. If I use that, I can use that, and that's completely fine. And that just is like, but it's the same thing. It's just it's an outdated. What did my phone say today? It said it's an outdated, derogatory statement to use towards a person. But anyway, guys, I think I've talked long enough. Oh. Artemis is traveling to the moon for a quick out and back trip. They are orbiting the moon to test the spacecraft's life support system, ensuring it is safe for future long missions that will land on the surface. This is the first crew lunar mission in over 50 years. So that's what we're doing right now too. But isn't it kind of funny how there's some people, God, you gotta be such a fucking cunt to like not... People just don't want to believe it, and it's so funny. It's like you don't have as much. I'm like, it's kind of weird. The moon stuff is kind of weird. I'm also like, I'm not a fucking scientist. Kind of like, that's like saying like you can't connect this and this to be like when you're doing a surgical operation. It's like, dude, I'm not a fucking surgeon. I don't know. Like, I don't know any of this. I don't know how to connect it's like if two surgeons are talking about like how do you connect a Achilles heel, because you know how like there's two different ways you can like sew it that way, or you can have like two bases and then like sew it around and then on the inside. Some say one way, some say the other. I don't know. I'm not a fucking surgeon. Even what I just said right there is probably fucking way off. But anyway, who cares, right? It's just like, why would you care so fucking much about that? Why is that the thing you're holding your fucking flag on? That, we didn't go to the moon. We didn't go to the moon. This is the first time this is ever happening. It's like, bro, you barely finished chemistry 1. So please don't talk right now, man. Just please don't talk. I'm not trying to talk either. Okay, just shut up and let this happen, and let's see it, and then afterwards we'll talk. I guess maybe you shouldn't talk, and I shouldn't talk either. We should be like, oh, cool. Anyway, guys, video. Let's watch. You guys want to watch the videos? All right, let's watch the videos. Here we go.
Dark secret. You wouldn't tell anyone, but you'll tell us tonight.
Tell the truth now.
Years ago, I'd just gotten sober, and I thought that I would never find love again. And then I met Allison, and she was hilarious. And then one night, it was our 6-month anniversary, and we finished making love, and I had to go to the bathroom, and she said, "Bring me back something special." And I went into the bathroom, and when I was sitting there, I thought, wouldn't it be funny if I brought her back something special? So I wrapped a bunch of toilet paper around my hand.
No.
And I reached in the toilet to grab a piece of poop. And I went back into the bedroom, and I said, "Hey, Allison, I brought you back something special."
Are you kidding me?
And she didn't find it funny, and she screamed. But when she screamed, it startled me, and I squeezed the poop, and then part of it broke off and landed on the carpet. And I was saying, "I'm sorry, I thought it was funny," but her cat was licking the poop on the carpet.
Jesus!
Welcome to the John Show with your host, John Doogie Clouser.
Okay, so you guys know just about as much as I know about this video. So I was on Instagram earlier today. I was doing like reels because I was just trying to find. I'm like, I only have like 2 videos. Like, I need to find some more videos. Shit. So, and that's one of the videos I found. And so I don't know if it's like the guy who's talking is in on the whole thing, but it's like because I really don't believe those things. Those don't, like, people getting hypnotized. I think what it is, it's like one is a placebo effect, but 2, what it is, it's a group effect. So like if the whole crowd, it's like much like when you go to church, or if you go to a soulful church and everyone's like dancing like that, you kind of get into it. You get like that soul, what they call like the Holy Ghost kind of thing. Well, it's just because like you're in a room full of other people, and this whole energy and this whole thing is like building up, and it's like you feel it, and so you can like allow yourself to have this external experience, right? And so I don't know if it's like that, or if it's he's in on it, and it's like one of those like practical joker things, which I've never found funny. I've never found that humor funny at all. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't get it. It's like, you guys why don't you just write a joke and try to be funny? Anyway, I'm like, whatever, Trevor. Anyway, so let's I guess let's watch some more videos.
Are you thinking? Stop ruining your own country! Jesus Christ! Like he gives a shit about any of you. If you think for a second that he would do anything for you, you are so wrong! He doesn't give a shit about you. I don't know why you give a shit about him. You shouldn't. I think it has to do with you see him getting away with all his bad and you think that maybe there's a chance for you to get away with your bad shit. Take a look at yourself. Gross. Be good. Be good.
I feel halfway through this, I feel like I'm like, I think I've shown this video before, but like, isn't the irony of this someone like telling you not to get upset by him and then getting upset by him while getting upset by him? It's fun stuff, right? Okay, next video. Here we go. So I just wanted to show you. Just we had a family dinner the other night, and so I just my dad, the half Egyptian Greek man, that just dancing. I just wanted to show you that. I just wanted to show you my family how happy we are. We're a happy group of people.
Te miré de pronto y te empecé a querer.
See, what I love about this video is the fact, like, this is how I feel. This is how I feel most of the time. I don't even know if I'll be able to use this video or not. So I don't know. Hopefully I'll be able to use it, because I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna get copyright on that. I only have 3 minutes left, so that's why I'm like kind of rushing through these videos. All right, here's the next one.
This is going to energize you for the whole day. For men, sun on your testicles or naked sun is good for testosterone boosting. You don't need a lot, 30 seconds to 5 minutes maximum. You don't need sunscreen. And this is another one of my practices. I don't always talk about it, but it's well known that your sphincter or your butthole is one of the most sensitive or thin mucous membranes in the body. 30 seconds of sun on the butthole is like 8 hours of sun outside with your clothes on. Let's face it, the sun is the source of all life on planet Earth.
Amen, brother. I know, right? See, that's why I do it. He does it. I do it. Every man should be doing this. I don't. Why not? That's the bigger question. Why not? You might be asking why. I don't know, and I'm going to ask you, why would you not? Why would you not want to try to better yourself? Gosh, just try to be better. All right, here's the next one.
गरम गरम बन रहा है भाई, अभी दे देता हूँ। दो दे देना। हाँ, बस मिनट भर। हाँ, सुना दोगे? देखो हो गया। गरम है, हाथ मत लगाना।
Yep, that's Indian food. I've been getting a lot of this on my algorithm lately. It's like, I'm like, people, there's no way that not everyone's getting sick. Like, everyone's getting sick from this food. All right, here's the next video.
When you're on a date and need a poo. Our pre-poo powder smells incredible and provides a cushion to hide noises. Simple flush after and no one will know.
I know, right? Fun stuff. All right, guys, I think that's it. I don't have enough time. I only have 45 seconds left, so this video is going to stop soon. Anyway, so if you got this far, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Look both ways, wash your hands. There's some cough going around, so be careful. I just ate that mic. Anyway, good night.